I'm wanting to find a person from Maitland, and I believe Jan Davis, you're here. Yeah. Maitland is one of the communities that will be badly affected by this decision. And as well, while Jan's coming up, I'd like to say to you, Kim Cross, the president of Maitland branch of the CityRail, Kim is not able to be here today. She's a solicitor and she has to be in court today. So she's put in her apology for not being here, and I'm going to ask Jan to speak for Maitland. But before that, I'm going to say to you that this problem that will affect the travellers and the passengers particularly will cause huge disadvantage to all people who want to travel into Newcastle. But it will also affect businesses that exist in Newcastle. And we have here a lovely person with her children who runs a business in the heart of Newcastle, who has come down today with her kids to support us. Bobby, wave your banners, Bobby. Those banners waving. That is Bobby, who runs a skate shop near the station in Newcastle, and she's now crying, and I'm about to cry too. Bobby's business is threatened by this decision. She has told us when the trains are having track work, her business falls off. When the trains are having track work, nobody's coming. So the trains are not only bad, it's not only bad to take the train services off for passengers, it's bad for business. Trains bring customers, and so we need to keep the rail running into Newcastle to keep it alive. If the people only realise they are actually shooting Newcastle in the foot. I'm now going to put Jan Davis to speak to you about Maitland's perspective.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Joan, and thanks to all who've come today. It's really good and it's really heartening. We feel pretty betrayed in the Hunter. I moved to the Hunter over 40 years ago, and I worked in Newcastle from a little place called Greta. I had the choice of 4 trains in the morning to catch to work to Newcastle. Now there's one. So in 40 years, you can see that the services have just plummeted. My heart specialist is right in the centre of Newcastle, right next to the Newcastle railway station. How am I going to get to see that specialist? There's absolutely no parking, and we don't want to be bringing more cars into Newcastle. The children hop on the train at Maitland, they take their boogie boards, they go for a swim, they come back to Maitland after a refreshing day, they've used their energy up. What are those young people going to do in Maitland without that release of energy? You can just imagine. So for everybody in the regions, from Maitland, from Dungog, from Singleton, from Muswellbrook, from the Central Coast and from Lake Macquarie, we must save the rail. Thank you very much, Joan.